Darling, you send me, I know you send me, darling, you.
So, day three's finished and dusted, and now I'm up to day 4. I'm inside today. It's super hot outside, and the phone started overheating. So, during mid-record, so this is my second attempt at this. So yeah, day 3 finished, and day 3 was a little bit of a tricky day. Yesterday I had a menu tasting I had to do, so I did have to taste a very small amount of food, and I made sure I did taste the smallest amount of food. It just, you know, I wanted to stick to my goals and stick to the regime and stick to the system. So yeah, so as tempting as it was just to kind of take an extra bite, I made sure I stuck to only the smallest part. I mean, I'll tell you what, you really start tasting flavors much more broadly after, considering you haven't eaten for the last 3-4 days. And when I say eaten, we're talking about, food. So yeah, it does get a little bit, the temptation is there. Temptation was even greater last night because we had a big group for dinner, a banquet. Yeah, there was plenty of food being plated up. I was there, making sure it all went well. So in the the heart of the beast, and yeah, persevered, and the willpower was there. So I kind of made sure I didn't get into that, and I was quite happy with myself. Last night for dinner, I had a big jug of juice. Just vegetable juice, a lot more tomato. I can't get kale over here, so it makes it a bit tricky for me to get a nice green juice going on. I've been looking everywhere. I'm going to try and order these kale powders from Amazon, which is a bit, it's going to take a week or so to get here. But yeah, that's one of the things. It makes it a little bit harder, but I'm not sure if kale is the be-all and end-all. But everyone says that it's what you want in your juice. So yeah, other than that, no headaches, no nausea, so I'm quite happy with that. I don't feel tired. I do feel the energy levels are there. A lot of positive thinking. The scales haven't read anything different, but I'm still getting read by the scales, so it's still sitting at 181. But today I had to use a belt again on my pants, and not that my pants were they are bigger pants, but before I didn't have to use. I was wearing a belt once upon a time, and then didn't need the belt because the pants kind of was big enough for the pants to hold by itself. But today I had to put the belt back on because now the pants are getting too big. So I don't know, is it a positive sign? But all these little kind of things help. These are little victories that I enjoy. So yeah, so a lot of positive thinking. I feel better. I feel. My uniform fits a little bit better. I don't feel so bloated as well. I always have this feeling of feeling bloated, so I don't feel as bloated as well. And generally, I feel a little bit happier. So, when you start seeing results, it's always a good sign. So I'm quite happy with that. So that's day 3 finished and dusted. Going into day 4. Nothing major planned for today. I'm going to stick to the same regime, and I'll, check back in with you after the end of day 4. So thanks for the wish me well, and don't forget, like, subscribe.